Hello everyone, my name is Dakota, aka Boiler in Texas, and for those of you who haven't seen me before, it's nice to finally meet you face to face. I'm making this video because I want to try and turn an unfortunate situation and try and do some good on Twitter, if that's possible. For those who follow me here on Twitter, you may know that I was planning on being back on campus in West Lafayette in mid-November for Purdue's final home game against the Northwestern Wildcats. That trip was due to a couple of factors. One was it was around Thanksgiving and we wanted to go home and see family, as well as to visit and help support my grandmother in her fight with late-stage cancer. You know, the fact that Purdue had a home game that week, I think was just an added benefit, and I was so excited to get back on campus and see the Boilermakers play in person again. But as it would turn out, that timeline is becoming less and less feasible, and so we actually are going to be making that trip back to Indiana this coming week instead of mid-November like we originally planned. And so because of that, I actually have 2 tickets to the Northwestern game that I want to give away to someone in the community, since, you know, we're no longer going to be able to make it. And so I want to run a bit of a giveaway. Like I said, I want to make the process of doing this really straightforward, and so I'm going to be doing a random drawing to decide who gets the tickets. I feel like that's the most fair for everyone. And so to enter, just respond to this tweet here and express your interest, and I'll add your name to the drawing, which I'll end up performing sometime next week. I'll keep everyone updated through my Twitter account, like I do with everything else. And so if you're interested in more information, I'll also include a link in this tweet to a page on my website, just describing a bit more detail and a bit more of the information surrounding the giveaway and kind of what to expect throughout this whole process. And so it's going to be pretty straightforward. At least we're going to try and keep it that way. Also, as part of this giveaway, like I mentioned at the beginning, I'm going to try and do some good and try and make, you know, some good out of a rough situation. Cancer is something that has touched our community, as we all know, and we are all too familiar with how it affects everyone it touches. And so with that said, if you do find yourself with some spare change lying around today, I ask you to join me in making a donation to the Purdue Center for Cancer Research, in the hopes that someday, you know, the research from this university we love so much will ensure that people may not need to go through it themselves, or at minimum making it a little easier. And at the end of the day, maybe just putting some good karma out into the universe could never hurt as well. I'm also committing myself. There's no expectation for those of you, but I invite all of you to join me for following every Purdue football game the rest of this season. I'll be making donations in the amount of the final score of the game to the Purdue Center for Cancer Research, in honor of everyone's fight in this, you know, terrible, horrific disease. And so, like I said, I'm just trying to do some good and try and make a rough situation a little better for other people. This could just be a simple ticket giveaway for a college football game that at the end of the day doesn't really matter. And I'm just a 28-year-old guy on the internet celebrating a university I graduated from and we all love so much with all of you. I could leave it at that and we could all go on as normal, but I want to use this opportunity to make a difference, even if it is a small one. So please, if you're interested in the tickets, respond below. I'll keep everyone updated on what comes next. Thank you guys as always. And as always, boiler up, hammer down, hail Purdue.